Hello everyone, and it's me again. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the last video, and I hope that most of people are now here on the second one. So yeah, so we will start, and we will open the stuff that we have done before. Okay, and okay, so now let's work on something else. Last time we have seen how we can print something in the screen. Now we will use something that we called variables. So what is a variable? A variable, it's an entity that can change value during the program. So I will show you how to create one, and it will be more clear to you afterwards. So let's create one. First, to create a variable, you have to know the type of the variable. In C, you have different kind of variables, and here we will work with integers. So it will be a number. So how to create an integer? It's very easy. You just have to type int space and then the name of the variable. Here I will use var1 to the name of the variable. Here you have declared a variable. So now we can give it a value. We can give a value to var1 by using the equal sign. So I will do var1 equals to 1, for instance. Okay, this is an integer. Okay, so now I will print the result on the screen. I no longer want to print hello world, and I want to print var1. But in fact, I will. If you want to type var1 here, it will, of course, it will be printed as is in the screen. It will print var1. If you want to print var1 equals space equal space and then the number, you will have to use a special syntax. This syntax is very important to control because it's often the same idea in C in many ways, and also in other programming language. So you have to use a special character, but this time it's not the backslash. Backslash is just for special characters. Here I will use percentage, and after percentage you have to use a letter to define what kind of what types of variables you are wanted to print. Here I want to print an integer, so I will put a D, percentage D. That means this will be an integer. But after I have to tell the program what is this element. So I have to go after the quotation marks, put a comma, and then type the name of the variables. And as you can see here, percentage D will be related to var1. Okay, so let's try this. I keep the same line than the first video, and I will launch it. And here you will see var1 equals 1. So this part here, I think it's very clear. It's simply a text right here, and the 1, it's percentage D related to var1. Okay, so when you create a variable, you can modify it afterwards, or you can, for instance, I can remove this and give var1 a value just here, and it will print, it will be exactly the same. And you see here the result is the same. Now I will show you. I will put another printf, to printf. So if I launch the program again like this, you will see var1 equals 1 and var1 equals 1 again. Now I will change the value of var1 in the middle. So after the first printf and before the second printf, I will change the value of var1. And this time var1 will be 2. And afterwards I will printf again the value. So here we go. Here you see var1 equals 1. This is line 4. I change the value on line 5, and after I print the new value. Here we are. So here you can control variables. I will create a new variables called var2, and then it will be equal to 3, for instance. And here I will show you how you can print multiple variables in one printf, and you will understand it. In fact, for instance, I can write something here, and var2 equals %d. I will do the same here. And in fact, after the comma, the first variable will be related to the first %d. That means if you want to give a value for this %d, you have to use another comma and put it the name of the variables. Here I will use var2 and var2 again. Okay? So let's try this. Here you can see this is the result for the first command, and this is the result for the second one. So we'll try to print a new line so it will be more clear, and here we will put a space so it will be only one line for each printf. Okay, let's clean this out. Here we are. var1 equals 1, var2 equals 3. Okay, here it's, of course, it's 3, nothing wrong. Here var1 equals 2 because we have changed the value of var1, and var2 is still 3, no problem. Okay, so here we are. This syntax, like I said, it's very important to control that, to know how it works. And yeah, so if you want to declare something, you can use it on 2 different lines. Here I have declared 2 different int, but if you want, you can use the comma to say on one line int var1 equals 1, comma var2 equals 3, and it will be exactly the same. Okay, but yeah, you can do that, but you don't have to. You can do this if it's more clear for you. It's not a problem whatsoever. So yeah, when you put a semicolon in C, I will not now talk about indentation and stuff related. You can put spaces and space, tabulation or whatever in your program. It will not change anything. So for instance, I can put a lot of blank space here and here and here, save the file, and the result will be absolutely the same. The compiler, the C compiler, here GCC, will totally ignore the blank line. You can put some spaces here, and it will be, of course, the same. Some tabulation here. Yeah, let's try this. And it's exactly the same. So, let's go back to normal. And yeah, so this way, you can even print a program in one line. That means you can put this is up, this up also, this is up, and why not that way? So let's see if it works. It still works, no problem. Okay, so you can put everything on one line. Of course, it's not recommended, and you should not do that. But what I want to say that here on each brackets later we will meet some brackets, but it's a good habit to have to put a tabulation when something is in a bracket. So I recommend you to select everything that you have in your main and press tabulation. Okay, so here we have a space everywhere. So you can see it's cleaner because it's very easy to see that everything in here belongs to this one. Okay, so so if you have some kind of this kind of variables, you can use it on one line if you want, no problem. If you want, it's just variables, but it's kind of not bad habits, but don't do it too often. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I think it's enough for now. So yeah, it's okay. So yeah, the next stuff for the next video. I hope that was clear enough. And yeah, I hope to see you soon and wish you a nice day.